think it's gonna be easy. Fun craft today. We are going to make a chunky scarecrow today. We are using a bunch of stuff I have in my craft room already. So come on in, say hey once you guys get here. If you're watching the replay, let us know. Just say replay so we know who's coming later. If you Tim is sending out a text message. I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room, first of all.
And I'm not.
That's my husband, Tim. He is sending out a text message to everyone letting them know that we are live crafting. Yes, my sign is broken. I feel like at this point we just leave it and it's just a representation of the hot mess we are here. It's supposed to say Christy's Craft Room here, but my R went missing. But you can just text 877-273-6227. 6227. Text hello to that phone number and we will send you a text message with the link when we go live. And that is what Tim is doing right now to all of our people already on our texting list. So y'all, we're gonna dive right into it. We've got some fun fall colors here. I don't know which colors I'm using yet. I just like all of these colors. I think they are good colors. Hello, Tara. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Miss Dana. Hey, Miss Robin and Amanda. Hello, Miss Chris. We've got some blocks of wood here. I couldn't find the exact size I wanted, so we're going to turn this one into the size that I want it to be. So we're going to get a little bit creative with our creativeness today, okay? I've got some raffia. It's going to act like straw for our little scarecrow. I've got some burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree that we're going to use to make a little hat for our scarecrow. I've got some Scrabble letters here that just spell out the word fall. You can spell out other things if you want to, but that's what we are going with today. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Bam. Hello, Miss Gail. How are you? Thank you for sharing, Miss Chris. We appreciate that. Hello, Miss Desiree and Jerry and Diane. Hello, hello. And that's about all I got. I'll tell you what I use along the way as I use it, but this is what I'm planning on using today, okay? The colors I have are Wedgwood Green, Antique White, Empire Gold, Black, and Terracotta. They're all Ceramcoat brand paints. These are the same paints that we sell in our shop. These are the paints I use all the time. I love them. That's why I use them. Hey, Miss Candace. How are you? Hello, Miss Ratia. Happy Monday. So first thing we have to do is we gotta create a block out of this. It's kind of long and rectangular. I want it to be more square. I kind of drew a pencil line there already of kind of the size I want it to be because I want to kind of stack them like this. It's gonna be like a little chunky black scarecrow. You could leave it like this and sit something there if you wanted to. I don't really want to. It's not the vision I have, so I think I'm going to cut this off.
Exactly, Miss Sharon. She says, oh, Christy's colors.
Christy's colors, yes. Oh, yes.
Christy's colors.
Yes.
Oh, AKA Christy's colors.
Yes, also known as Christy's colors. Kelly says, I love when you say hi to everyone. It reminds me of Romper Room when she said your name, right? This is like the grown-up version of Romper Room, right? I used to love Romper Room. Hello, everybody. So let's say hello to a few more. Hello, Miss Rhea, Miss Angie. Hello, Miss Cindy. Hello, Miss Sharon. She got the text. Hey, Miss Colleen. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hello, Janine. How are you? Miss Candace got her text. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to use my Fiskar saw. I got my block of wood here to protect my table, and we are just going to cut along this line. I didn't measure it. I just kind of eyeballed it, kind of square-ish, and I just drew a line. Nothing fancy. No, I will tell you the size of the blocks once I'm done to give you an idea. This one came from Dollar Tree. Just from the Dollar Tree little wood section. Miss Deb, it's your first time watching. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here today. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button on Facebook, and also make sure you are subscribed over on YouTube, because after 30 days, Facebook will delete this video off Facebook, but you can watch the replay over on YouTube, okay? So that's where all of our old videos for replays are housed. Great seeing you today, Miss Cindy. All right, I'm just gonna cut this. That's all. And this is cutting very nicely. Awesome. All the way through that side. I'm gonna flip it over to this side to get this last little section here. Awesome. What's awesome?
Ooh, Miss Sandra is a newbie.
Welcome, Miss Sandra. Miss Deb is new too. You missed it while you were gone.
Sorry.
Said hi to
No,
you
that was
Yeah, if we have anybody else new here, let us know you're here. We'll save this. I might use this for something else later. We'll hold on to it, because you never know.
that was Jake.
That was Jake?
Yep, confirming.
Jake the snake.
Confirming Wednesday.
Confirmation.
He said he's doing a water fast. That'll be the first day that'll be when he breaks his fast.
So get ready, Mom and Dad. Get ready to pay the bill.
Well, he said, well, no, because he's on a water fast. All he's drinking is water.
Right.
So that'll be the first food he's had.
Right, so he's going to be really hungry.
Well, he said, you got to watch it. Be careful what you eat.
Listen, if I went on a water fast for however many days or hours, hours is all it takes.
Hours.
And it was my chance to eat again, you better watch out.
Yeah, if I went on a water fast for hours,
I would
be turning up some food afterwards.
I'd be so hungry. So hungry. That other popsicle stick I had was a little skinny. It could work, but it doesn't quite go all the way to the bottom. So I grabbed this thicker one. It's a little too thick, but I think I can just trim a little off the end.
So I don't know if you saw that the Levada. You're twinning with Levada today.
Am I twinning with Miss Levada?
Twinning with
Miss Levada's got some good fashion sense. I can tell. The girl knows some good style.
Yeah. I can't do a water fast. There's no way. I don't like water.
I don't mind water, but I like food too much.
Well, yeah, there's that.
But Jake's done like intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
and,
he
like,
does. He does intermittent fasting.
He's done a lot of like fitness, health things like that. So I'm kind of rounding my corners a little bit just so they're not sticking up because the edges are rounded.
Of course I am, Maria.
A little bit. What are you?
Drinking a beverage.
Oh, I guess not water.
Not water.
Okay. So now I just created this little side.
Only one.
So you would never know that it wasn't a full box anymore, okay? So just don't get hung up on not having exactly what it is that you need for your crafts.
I put some in there from the box.
What?
Your glue sticks there.
Thank you.
That's from the box.
Thank you. My mega box of... Okay. Got to get this started. Okay. Put a little bit of glue.
Yeah, Levada, I like flavor in my water too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do.
I like my water to be Miller Lite flavored.
Do you want to put the overhead on for that?
I
so they
can.
see, we probably should have done it sooner so you could see the construction of this box. But there is our little box. So you're not going to see the bottom, so you're never going to notice that. But if you're this is going to be the front side here. So you're never going to notice. You're never going to see. They're never going to know.
The tractor pulls were fun.
We had so much fun. We had a lot of fun. We probably had a little too much fun and probably didn't put as much work hours in this weekend that we probably should have.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because
now we're paying the price for it.
Because there was a lot of stuff that I needed to get done this weekend that did not get done.
Today was
the backyard is looking like a jungle.
Okay, I think we're gonna go with these colors. We're gonna use black for part of the face. We're gonna use terracotta for the face. So I'm thinking these colors for the body. I'm thinking the cream for the face. I might come in with I might change my mind and add a little bit of a jute color. I don't know.
But
that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna start painting, okay? We're just gonna go for it. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Make
to not
it
have
happen,
a plan.
Captain.
There's no plan. We're just gonna go for it, okay? The best plan is let's just go for it and see what happens, all right?
So it was,
throw the plans out the window.
The rodeo was a blast.
With the baby bath water.
They had the mutton busting.
Oh my gosh, that was the best part.
The mutton busting is absolutely hilarious.
There was one little girl. That one little girl.
Oh, I felt bad for her.
She was the best, though. She rode for way more than those 8 seconds. That girl, she hung on, and then she slid to the side. And she's like holding on sideways to the sheep. She's got her arms wrapped around its neck as tight as can be, and she's holding on. Her feet are wrapped around.
And the rodeo clowns are trying to get there to get her off.
They're chasing. They couldn't catch up. The sheep kept running, and they're trying to run to get her and help her, and she's just, the sheep was so fast they couldn't catch it.
And then when she did let go,
she let go and she tumbled and did like a somersault in the dirt.
She got stepped on.
And yeah, she's a poor little thing.
She
was just crying. She was just terrified.
But, oh my gosh, it was a blast to watch these little kids.
That was the best part. That was the best part.
With the mutton busting was just absolutely awesome.
I mean, the rodeo riders were pretty amazing, but those little kids, they totally stole the show.
Definitely, 100%.
Oh my gosh, so
and
fun. It was like a little hectic. It was a little. There were so many people there.
Oh my gosh,
so many people.
I was not expecting that many people.
No.
At all.
No.
And I was expecting that many people for the truck and tractor pulls.
There was not that many people.
The rodeo. There wasn't that many people at the
I think there were more people at the rodeo than there were at the Derby. And typically the Derby is the most popular event that they have there. The rodeo was a big hit. But we didn't go to the rodeo last year, so we don't really know what it was like last year.
Missed a little spot there.
Yep, thank you. Thank you. I'm not done yet. Thank you.
Well, I just want to make sure you...
I appreciate that. You missed a spot.
You missed a spot.
You missed a spot.
Well, hey, at least I told you before they did.
Yes. I'm actually okay if I miss some spots because I'm going to come back and I'm going to sand it and I'm going to reveal some spots anyways. So it's not the end of the world if we miss a spot.
But yeah, it was so fun, and you know what?
Terracotta is my next color I'm using. Or sorry, Wedgwood green, not terracotta.
And the barrel racing.
That was good.
I love barrel racing too because it's like in like the fair circuit, I guess you'd call it. You know, it's a lot of people that are just starting out.
Yeah.
And to see some of these, I mean, young girls.
Yeah.
That were out there giving it their all.
I love it when the horse is like, "Oh heck no, I'm not doing that," and the horse is like you know it's not the rider, it's a horse, it's a newer horse. I think the best part was at the tail end after the rodeo part was over. They continued to do some. I don't know if it was practice or like beginner level classes. I'm not really sure, but that was like the best part because it was just neat to see that they were like either it was a new rider just starting out and learning, or it was a new horse being trained for these activities. And there was a couple horses that were like, they start to go and then they get to that barrel and they're like, "Oh girl, I am not doing this." Yeah. I am not doing this. And they were just like, they'd put their feet down and they would dig in and they were like, "No, it's not happening."
Yeah. And you know, I felt bad for the riders.
Oh, I give a lot of credit to the riders.
But it's but that's a lot of work training a horse for that.
Oh yeah.
And it takes, you know, it takes a lot of guts to get up on that, you know.
Those horses are massive.
2,000, 2,500 pound horse.
And to show them you're the boss and they don't want you to be the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we had a really good time. And people watching did not disappoint. It never does.
My gosh.
You know, you get all the characters with all the personalities. It's just entertaining. And I always sit there and think, like, do people look at us and like, are we like the target of people watching sometimes? Are they just like looking at us?
I hope so.
I'm like, I can only imagine what people think when our crew comes walking through.
I mean, there was this one lady that's like, "Do you even know what a mirror is?"
Well, we're going to be polite. We're not going to.
I didn't say nothing. I was thinking it.
You know, it's just,
and it's
but they like it.
I know it's their style, but it's
matters. But
wow.
I'm just like, you go, girl. You got. I was gonna say you got. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. You've got confidence, girl.
Yes.
I don't have the confidence to walk in that
they
style.
definitely have some confidence.
Rodeos are so fun, fun, so entertaining. It's just amazing. It's like mesmerizing. It's amazing seeing like the bull riding. I'm just like,
oh, that is awesome.
I can't even fathom getting up there and riding and trying to hold on to that thing for dear life. And then you get off and you got to get moved quick because they're going to trample you. I will say the other one that won the show was the head rodeo clown. He was hilarious. He was awesome. The best rodeo clown I have ever seen. We've even gone to like the stockyards rodeo clowns.
Yes,
rodeos.
He did an amazing job. Veronica Trujillo. Mm-hmm. I have 6 horses and train along with my husband. We have to have a lot of patience to work with horses.
Yeah.
Shauna Colbert used to barrel and pole race.
That's so cool. So cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is so cool. But this rodeo clown did.
Oh my gosh, he was so funny.
He did an absolutely amazing job. He
was really calling out the crowd. He was making fun of the security officers.
Oh my gosh.
He was the police officers. He was making fun of. He was picking random people walking. The guy with the man bun on top of his head. He was calling him out.
Having a funnel on his head. That was fun.
He was dancing out there. It was just hilarious.
It was. Yeah, he did a great job.
Very entertaining.
And there was the PBR rodeo clown that just retired. I think he retired last year. I don't remember his name. But this guy was very reminiscent of him on how he reacted with the crowd, and he was very good at his job.
So good. There were a couple times where I was like, ooh. But you know, I mean, what's going to happen? You know, what is someone going to jump in the ring and, you know, he's got a lot of protection around him. Someone jumped in that ring and tried to come after him for making fun of him. He's got a lot of cowboys, I think, that are going to stick up for him. I think he's going to be okay. But, like, it was a couple times I was like, ooh, did he go there? Ooh, he went there.
I mean, even with... It was funny. He was even yes, Flint Rasmussen. Yes, that's it. Very reminiscent of Flint. Thank you so much, Suzette. But he was even making fun of some of the law enforcement that was there, and you know some of the first responders. He was. You know, it was awesome.
You know what was really fun? What was really hilarious was they did this. This is the first time I'd seen this at a rodeo. They had all like the 7 to 11-year-olds come down from the stands, as many that wanted to, and come into the ring. And first they did the girls, and they had them take off one shoe, and they had them run their shoe to the other end of the stadium arena, and come back, okay? And they had to have one shoe they're down here with one shoe on, their other shoes at this end. And they said, when we say go, you have to run to the other end, grab your shoe, you have to put your shoe on, and the first person to make it all the way back down here and give the head rodeo clown a high five with both shoes on wins. Okay, so the girls did it. The girls did it flawlessly. It was cute. There were some little girls that had little cowgirl boots on, and they couldn't get their foot in. And one little girl had high tops with ties. So you had the other rodeo guys out there helping her tie her shoes and get her going. And you know, she last one down. And then the boys come out.
Oh my God!
And then the boys come out. Take your shoe down there. No, take your shoe down there. You know, like, it was just a hot mess just to get their shoes down there in the first place.
It was hilarious.
And then they're lining up, and he's like, don't go until I say go. The music book's not working for you two. Went out for this is a radio.
I don't know.